All right, LD MMAC, this is your boy, the Coach Show Live, on the Coach Show Live. Okay, folks, please forgive the background noise. Y'all know, man, I got an old car, and I love it to death, and I drive to death, and that's just the way that is. Okay, folks, Cain Velasquez, it just seems like, man, this man can't catch a break, bro. He can't catch a break. But it's funny that the guy who molested, his relative, his female relative, which is a child, he can get all the breaks in the world. Cain Velasquez couldn't get bond. Okay? A child predator, a child molester, he got bond. He was able to bond out of jail. Have y'all noticed that Cain Velasquez has been posted on almost every media site out there? While this child molester, the guy that's accused of sexually assaulting a female, small child relative of his, he's been virtually just untalked about. Like, seriously. You don't see his picture posted everywhere. I mean, unless you Google it. Like, you have to actually Google it. But it's like every week there's a new photograph of Cain Velasquez in jail clothes. Now, you have those people that's running around here talking about, well, see, Cain should have acted more responsibly. He should have acted more responsibly. He shouldn't shot into a car full of innocent people. Okay, first of all, I got a couple things to say about those people that make those comments. Number one, okay? If you rolling with somebody, I don't care if they're in your family. If you rolling with somebody and that's how they get down with trying to assault and rape little kids, and you get down with them, and you still trying to, be civil with them, you're a part of the problem. You're a part of the problem. There's no immunity for you. Okay? If you're with somebody like that and that's how they get down, you're part of the problem. Okay? Off with your head, too. See, Cain Velasquez did the right thing. All those people protecting that pedophile, and y'all want Cain Velasquez just sit back. Oh, and another thing, too, the people that's telling him he should act more responsible, these people, too, they probably the same way. They probably got them thoughts in their head, too. And they probably condone what this guy did to the man's niece or relative or daughter, whoever it was. They just keep saying it's a female relative, is what they keep saying. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But then, I was telling one guy, he was talking about, man, Coach, man, you got to prove, man, that there are politicians trying to lower the legal age limit. And I just, shut the fuck up. Shut up. There are politicians in office right now trying to lower the legal age limit to 14, the age of consent to 14. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do that. Can you imagine what would happen if they could lower the legal age limit to 14? You'll have every child predator on the planet coming after your kids. And guess what? If your kids are dumb enough to have a relationship with these older men or whoever, the law couldn't do anything to them. The law couldn't do anything to them. Even if you were upset, the law couldn't do one thing to them. Because you know why? Because they're politicians, they're people elected in office that are going to be responsible for trying to get this age limit lowered. And they're going to try to do it. They've been trying to do it. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, if I'm wrong, excuse me if I'm wrong. I always remember that the age of consent was 18. Now I hear it's 16. What? What is it going down to next? Okay, I mean, they trying to get it to 14. Like, folks, the handwriting on the wall. You can tell with all these child predators, man, these people ain't doing a lot of time. Look, you can get arrested for tax evasion and do more time than a child predator. Cain Velasquez, no. He got to get a continuation on this hearing, man. They were supposed to do it a week ago. They were supposed to have, his fate a week ago, but they postponed it to the 6th. I mean, it don't look good for Cain Velasquez, but he did the right thing. Oh, well, man, it ain't you. I'd have done the exact same thing. I'm just saying, if it was my daughter, I'd have done the exact same thing. That's just how stuff works. That's how shit works. You have to protect your family as a man. I mean, you have to. At all costs, you have to protect them. And you have a predator, man, running around there trying to, get a hold of your kids. You can't be civil with these people. You can't rehabilitate these people. I done told y'all this. You can't rehabilitate them. You got to put them down. You got to put them down. Because all they're going to do is they're going to go to some rehab facility place, or they're going to do jail time. They're going to get right back out, and they're going to do the same thing. Like I was looking at a stat, like almost 90% of these people. I was reading something on. Y'all got to Google. I got to find the Google. Like during the 90% of these child predators that get out of jail, they get back out and do the exact same thing. How do you think jail was for them? I mean, were those people rehabilitated? Were they? Even with all the, you have to go register and all this other stuff. These people, man, they get out and they do the exact same thing. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing, man, where this country, where this society done gone, man. Like, seriously. And moreover, you got these guys, man, that can't do what they want to with 12 and 13-year-olds, so they go to third world countries to go get their excitement and their enjoyment. They go to third world countries, guys, to go do what they've been wanting to do here in America. I mean, man, it's starting to get hell. And I always tell people, man, y'all need to start looking at what these politicians, man. You got to look at what these politicians, what they stand for, because you know the judge that gave that man a bond. We need to investigate that person. Like somebody elected that judge to office. I mean, what does this judge have a history of being light with pedophiles? I mean, what's going on? And Cain Velasquez said, you know, and he made a statement, man, and this is so true. Cain Velasquez said, do you know that the people that actually assault children, he said, do you know that these people, many of them, they never get caught? I want y'all to let that sink in. The majority of these people, they never get caught. See, only the people that we see on TV or on YouTube, that they get caught up in these little stings, they seem to be the only people that get caught. These are the only people that get caught. But that's a small percentage, man. You know, then I started looking at another stat. Like what? Like every day, over tens of millions of children are being accosted online by adults. Like, it's crazy. And then when you start really looking at like the real numbers, like how many of those kids actually do, like they go meet up with an adult, it's staggering, y'all. It's staggering how many kids, man, online go and meet with older men or older, well, most of the time it's older men. You know, that small percentage of the time is older women. Like, folks, I start shaking my head because the way we got so many helicopter parents and how cautious these parents are, you would think that number would be a whole lot lower, but nah, it's not. And many of these people, they don't get caught. But Cain Velasquez said, nah, we good. We good. And they probably think if Cain get out, he gonna go kill a guy's family, or they thinking some stuff like that. No, and the only person Cain after is that guy. Man, this crazy, man. But this is where we're going to. This is where our country, our society, this is where it's going to, man. Now we're gonna protect the people that do the dirt.